Saram. It's my honor to introduce our first guest speaker today, Ganapathi sir. So Ganapathi sir is a devoted Sai follower from a family of devotees since 1962. He holds many key roles, including State Spiritual Coordinator for Tamil Nadu and Trustee of Sri Satya Sai Books and Publications Trust of Tamil Nadu. Ganapathi sir is a prolific writer and author, having penned Sri Satya Sai Pava Pamalai, a collection of 30 verses of Swami in the Tirupalai tradition. He edits Sanatana Sarathi in Tamil and translates Swami discourses for publications like Sri Satya Sai Speaks. Additionally, he's authored books on spiritual leaders like Sri Ramana Maharshi, Guru Nanak, and Buddha, and recently even wrote a handbook on success and happiness based on Swami's teachings for students. His experience also includes serving as associate editor for the Encyclopedia Britannica's Tamil edition. So please join me in giving a warm welcome for Ganapathi sir.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Sarvada Pani Padam Tat Sarvatokshi Shiromka. I offer my countless salutations to our beloved Bhagwan, whom the scriptures describe as the one with hands, feet everywhere, eyes hidden, face and mouth in all places. I also offer my very humble pranams to every one of you who are serving as his hands, feet, eyes, head, face and mouth, as the conduits of his cosmic love in all parts of the universe, on all parts of the globe. Sai Ram. Miracles are his visiting cards. How many visiting cards can one give? A Sai devotee's life itself is a miracle. How many visiting cards? Day in and day out. It is about that Swami, whether he is in his physical form or not. The miracles continue. No end to that. No end to that. Believe in him, don't believe in him. Miracles. Next slide. You know this tree in Puttaparthi, on a small hillock. As a boy, Swami took a team of his friends and plucked fruits. It's a tamarind tree. A tamarind tree. He plucked fruits, unseasonal fruits, fruits that are not available in that region at all. He gave them. It's called the wish fulfilling tree. Continuing the tradition, we even now buy in small chits, listing our wishes to that tree. Does it fulfill? Because it's not the tree that fulfills. It was that boy who took his team there. He fulfilled, he continues to fulfill. That is this tree. We are now, even now, continuing to place before him all our desires. All we want. Swami said, I don't give whatever you want, I give you what you need. That is the Swami we have. He is the wish-fulfilling tree even now. Kalpaga vriksha. Kalpaga vriksha. Swami said, don't ask for coffee powder standing under the Kalpaga vriksha. Don't ask for it. There are great things to ask for. Not just coffee powder, particularly a South Indian like me. No, don't ask for that. But whether in body or not body, boy or old or not, no more in his body, he continues to fulfill the wishes. I am going to tell about a very small villager, a not much educated villager in Tamil Nadu, place called Komilpatti. At that time in 2013, he was a recent convert into Sai devotion after listening to a talk. He was taking his wife on his motorbike. He was going to the next village. And as usual, the wife was talking, the husband listening to that or not, saying yes, 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 and the vehicle was proceeding. Conversation apparently was proceeding. At some point in time, maybe the bad road, maybe whatever, we don't know, fate, or maybe Swami's Leela itself, the lady fell on the road and sustained lots of injuries, very bad injuries. But this husband, true to the tradition of husbands, kept on saying yes and kept on riding. He went some distance, as if she was talking. Suddenly he thought, why? I'm not hearing anything from behind. He looked back and she was not there. He rode back. She was there on the road, badly injured. He took her to the nearest big hospital in Palayamkotte, high ground hospital it is called. He admitted her. He was not rich. He was a villager, a farmer at that, a coolie, daily wages person at that. She was admitted there. He spent all his money. Everything was over. Money was over. And he asked the hospital authorities to discharge her. She was still all in bandages, not cured at all. Few more days to go, they said. And you have to now immediately pay 3,000 rupees. 3,000 rupees. He didn't know what to do, but he was, as I said, a recent convert. But a very firm convert. His faith was deep. He believed in Swami. With tears he prayed, Swami, she is not yet healed. What am I going to do? I spent all the money I had. Swami, please help me. That night, around 1 o'clock, in the ICU, he was sitting next to her. Suddenly, he felt like going to the restroom. So he got up, he walked, he was about to get out of the ICU. When the door opened, someone entered that ICU. He was a short man, you know who. He had an afro hair. This was 2013, not before 2011. Afro hair. He was wearing a very unusual, not normally seen dress, a long gown, red gown at that, and he walked in. This man he didn't register first. He just walked ahead, went to the restroom. He was thinking, what is it? Why did he enter this room? And he came back after finishing his job. He came in to the ICU. Near the lady, that man was standing. And he was doing like this and sprinkling vibhuti on her. And as he entered, this strange man stood up and walked towards the exit. He came. While walking out, he just showed like this. He just pointed to the ground and walked out, vanished. Oh God, it's Swami, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. He realized after he exited. And he came. His wife was smiling. She was all right. And he had to pay the 3,000, right? So he looked down. Swami pointed out down. He looked, there were 3 1,000 rupee currency notes there, lying there. Swami, miracle. every one of us see this in our lives, day in and day out. Only thing is we get to know after 10 years, oh, that day it was Swami. Right? We don't look beyond our nose. We don't know that Swami does that for us all the time. Small and big. Small and big are our scales. Miracle is a miracle is a miracle. There is no small, there is no big. So, that was the story of that man. It happens in such remote places, we don't even get to know what Swami is doing. You obviously know, I don't have to recount, I'm not going to recount also, you obviously know, most of you at least, what Srikant Sola recounted about Neil Armstrong meeting Swami in moon, right? In the moon. Most of you know. Now I don't have time, so I'm not going to that. So wherever it is, it may be moon, it may be anywhere. He's there to help you if you want him. If you need him, if you need me, you deserve me. If you need me, you deserve me. Swami promises that. It was the year 1950. Prashanti Nilayam was under construction. Materials were heaped everywhere. Sand was there, bricks were there, stones were there. It was evening time. That day was a full moon day. Those days, it was a very small group of devotees there. Swami used to take them to Chitravati riverbed and materialize very interesting things, even as interesting as my Mysore Pak, a sweet dish, or statue, whatever. A variety of things Swami used to materialize, take it out from the sands. And Mysore Pak, coming out of the sands of Chitravati, will be without a grain of sand, and it will be hot, fresh from the kitchen. That kind of things. So the people who are very, very fortunate to be around Swami that time, they always expected him to perform, keep on performing, like us. Miracles. So they told Kasturi ji, please ask Swami to come to Chitravati riverbed. So Kasturi went. However close one is, Swami is fire. Swami is fire. You cannot just go and say, Swami, come, let's go to Chitravati. No. So Swami was very briskly walking here and there, to and fro, in the construction site. He was not talking to anybody. With his hand behind, like this, he was walking here and there. Kasturi went, he saw, he has to watch Swami's mood and then probably talk. So he goes, he walks behind him, here and there, behind Swami. Few trips taken, Swami suddenly stopped, looked back. What? Kasturi didn't say anything. He knew that what? It was 1,000 watts. So he didn't reply, what? He just kept quiet. Chitravati? Yes, Swami. Miracles? Yes, Swami. Miracles. What miracles? Always you want miracles. Swami turned around, pointed at him and said, do you know, you are my greatest miracle. You, everyone here, and I, we are his greatest miracles. Robotics, with all the AI, still is not able to make exactly a man, a human being, right? The other day somebody was explaining, it has to pick up a bottle, that robot. It has to judge the softness of the bottle, whether it is metal or plastic. So many aspects it has to sense before it can pick up, otherwise it might crush it. But do we even think before? It is the smallest thing, picking up a bottle. We are still working on it. But God created millions of years ago. So we are his miracles. You and I, we are his greatest miracles. Here we are, an assemblage of greatest miracles sitting here and talking about the miracle of miracles. All the miracles. Next. Now, Swami explains this. God created mountains. About the creation, Swami talks. Mountains, rivers, forests, hills, and hillocks. He created all living beings, sentient and insentient beings. He also created all the objects that are necessary for the functioning of the creation. He created everything. He was not satisfied. Not enough. He was not satisfied. He wondered, I have created all this. If there is not that being which can see this, enjoy this, derive happiness, share that happiness, if such a being is not there, what is the point of all my creation? God thought. Swami says. So he decided to create man who could use his power of intellect and discrimination, two important words. Intellect, not enough. Intellect is there. And discrimination, to distinguish between the eternal and the ephemeral. Eternal, ephemeral. Distinguishing. Viveka, it is said. The ability to distinguish. Only human beings are endowed with viveka. Animals don't know. Animals instinctively know what is good, what is bad. They don't care. They eat only what is right. We eat what is wrong also and suffer the consequences. We do wrong things also and suffer the consequences. So intellect is not adequate. It is not sufficient. It is necessary but not sufficient. So, in Mahabharata there is a story. Duryodhana tells Sri Krishna Paramatma, Krishna, don't tell me what is right and wrong. I know all that. I know what is right, I know what is wrong. Don't tell me that. I don't want to do what is right. My heart goes after what is wrong. What are you going to do about it? No, I know. I knowingly do the wrong thing. So intellect is not enough. We need to have discrimination or viveka about what is permanent and what is ephemeral. Without human beings, the entire creation has no value because only human beings, we the human beings, are endowed with the discrimination to know what is right and what is wrong. Swami used to say, Priyam Hitam. What is good, what you like to do. I am a diabetic. I am nearing 500 whenever I go for checkup. But yet, when Sai Center, they gave me a laddu. Swami Prasadam. I'll go and then have the injection, right? We do that. That is our discrimination. We go for Priyam, not Hitam. Priyam means what you like. Hitam means what is good for you. Do what is good for you. That is the real mark of maturity. Next piece. How far away is God from you? Today's topic, I'm not going far away. I'll bring it back there, but the story is important. How far away is God from you? Once there was a king who suddenly got a doubt and he asked his courtiers, how far away is God? How far away is God? Can anybody tell? All the pundits tried. So many people in the court tried. None of them succeeded. Ultimately, the person standing next to the king and fanning him, he says, Maharaja, will you please allow me to reply this question? Yes, go ahead. Nobody is telling. He told, God is at that distance where he can hear the trumpeting of a troubled elephant. Troubled elephant. You know Gajendra Moksham story? Most of you do, right? This troubled elephant, after 1,000 years of fight, it was caught by a crocodile. It could not, by its own strength, win over the crocodile and walk out. At the end of it, 1,000 years, it calls, Narayana, Hari, Hari, Hari. And Hari comes immediately and rescues. Like that, God is only that far away. Is he that far away? Do you have to trumpet to call God? Swami answers this question. God is neither distant nor distinct from you. The second one is more important. God is neither distant nor distinct from you. You are God. You are Satchit Ananda, being, awareness and bliss absolute. But we all wallow in self-pity. I meet failures, I have sufferings, I want money, I want position, this, that, nothing is adequate for me. If I am God, why is so much suffering for me? Very beautiful story, Swami has said. Swami says, once upon a time in a forest, there was a pregnant lioness. One day it went for hunting the prey. It saw a deer. It chased very fast. It was running after the deer. Deer runs fast, very, very fast, right? It goes so fast. The lioness is pregnant also, an advanced state of pregnancy. It's trying its best to go after it. And suddenly there was a stream across, and this deer crosses that in one jump, and this heavy-bodied lioness tries its best to jump across, and in that effort, it delivers a baby, lion cub. Lion cub is on this side of the stream, lioness has gone to that side of the stream. And it chases because it needs food. It chases and goes. After hunting is over, it comes back. Before that, what happens? The lion cub was lying there. A herd of sheep come there. This pitiably it was lying there. Nobody to look after. It was hungry also, the lion cub. So the very well-grown mother sheep, goes near it, gives milk to it, feeds it. So it takes the milk. It joins the sheep herd, goes around everywhere. It tries to do whatever the sheep do. Tries to eat grass. No, it's not possible. It tries to do all the things. Anyway, it was going with them because there was no other company. It was feeling alone. But one thing it learned, to bleat like a sheep. Okay, it learns that. One day again, all the herd come back to the same stream where near that an aged lion had come. It's not able to hunt. It came to drink water. But it knew that any animal, if it comes to drink water, I can pounce upon and eat. So it was waiting near. This herd of sheep come there, and this old lion looks, in spite of its cataract, very carefully looks, and there was a lion cub in that sheep group, herd of sheep. What is this chap doing here? He looked at it. And he just stood up. He was not ready to pounce because he has seen this lion cub. All the others instinctively fled that place because they are all sheep. But this lion cub, is still a lion. So it didn't flee. It was there. Slowly the old lion came. Hey, what are you doing with this group? He said, me, family. He said slowly, family? What family? You are spending time with this group? This is family for you? Yes, I have been all along with them. Come on, give a sound, roar. No, you are in the wrong place. You have learned the wrong things. Come with me. Look into the water in the stream. The lion cub goes and looks into the water. Looks here, looks at the old lion. Oh, I am like you. You are like me. You are not sheep. Saying this, Swami used to say, all of you are thinking you are sheep. You are all not human beings. You are not all human beings undergoing spiritual experience. You are all spiritual beings undergoing human experience. You are all lions. Learn to roar. Learn to roar. Don't get caught in the routine and keep doing the same things again and again and don't realize you are divinity within yourself. Swami defined the purpose of organization, Satsai organization, as to bring out the inherent divinity within man. So Sai, he said, S stands for Seva, service. A stands for adoration, Upasana, Puja, worship, devotion. And I stands for illumination. Swami said, you stop with the first two. You get caught in the routine, you stop with the first two. What is illumination? Switching all these lights? Or reflecting with some kind of head like mine? No, that is not illumination. Illumination is something beyond. And Swami says, Sai organization provides opportunities for all the three areas, but we use two. Usually, I see Brother Elia alone, because nobody wants illumination. Illumination comes from reading Swami's discourses, listening to Swami, reading Sanatana Sarthi. Swami has not just told us only to do Narayana Seva and Seva alone, only bhajan and bhajan alone. They are good, they are important, we have to do. We cannot escape that, we cannot run away from that. No, I am not saying that. But in addition to that, we need to know what Swami has said. That's very, very, very important. That comes from the study of Sai literature. Illumination is very important. One day, Swami in his room was restlessly going here and there. I don't know, since it started a bit late, I don't know, you can tell me when 10 minutes there, I'll just complete, not many slides. Swami was going here and there in the room. There was a student who was in the room, who is for long years he has been with Swami. You know, Sundar Iyer is in America itself, he is here. He was there. Swami was holding a bunch of letters in his hand, and he was running here and there. He was not talking. He seemed very, very distraught, not very happy at all, very disappointed and worried, concerned, whatever word you want to use. He was going here and there, nodding his head and doing this and that. And this boy took courage and asked Swami, Swami, is anything the matter? Took courage and asked. Swami said, yes, letters. Everybody says, I want this, I want that. Asking for money, job, marriage, children's marriage. Not one word of gratitude. Not one word of gratitude, Swami says. You want this. We get and forget. Is it not what Swami said about selfishness? Swami gives and forgives, right? He does that. Whereas we get and forget. No gratitude. Gratitude. On this day of Aradhana, let us remember, for all that Swami gave, we have to have that sense of gratitude. But then, did Swami want gratitude? No. He said, a mother does so many things to the child. She does not expect gratitude. But then, gratitude has to be in all of us. We have to have. Swami expects that from us, not towards him, but towards the entire humanity. Because this society has brought us up, has given us so much, and has made what we are today. So gratitude. Okay, after gratitude, what Swami said? He said, I have brought a big aircraft with me. A big aircraft with me. When I go, not even 5 people will come with me. The world over in 150 countries, there are millions and millions doing bhajans, seva, all kinds of things. But why not even 5 people will come with me? Just think over, what is the qualification? So, another thing Swami says, I am not going to explain that, I leave it to you. What we have to do to board that airplane. Think of that. Are we doing enough? Is it enough? Is this falling in the routine and doing the same thing again and again and again, and is this enough? Think about it. Swami also said, SAI is see always inside. See always inside. Do we see inside? Pashyati iti pasuhu. The animal looks. Animals can look only outward, but only human beings can look inwards. Do we do that? Do we look inward? In every temple in India, if you go, in front of every deity, there will be an animal. But even that animal is respected. Why? Because it looks towards the deity. It is not looking outward. So we also, when we turn our minds, our animal mind, animal tendencies go away. We have to turn the mind inward. That is what is required to board the very big airplane that Swami has brought. You know Phyllis Crystal, most of you know, American, one of the earliest devotees of Swami. She lived over a good 100 years. Once in 60s, she had an interview with Swami. Phyllis Crystal's mother also was with her, and those days you can easily talk to Swami. So Phyllis Crystal's mother said, Swami, my daughter says you are God. I am not convinced. I don't believe you are God. I cannot think of you as God. What? You cannot think of me as God? Get out. I would have said that if I were in that place. Swami did not say that. He doesn't get irritated because that is why he is God. He said, Amma, it's okay. Does not matter. First of all, you see God within yourself. See God within yourself, then again, the logical sequence should be, you will see me as God. Because she said, I don't see you as God. But Swami didn't say that. Swami said, then when you find God within yourself, you will see God in everything. You will see God in everything. That is called constant, integrated awareness. Don't think CAA otherwise. That is constant, integrated awareness. Once, there was an American devotee, those days, early days, he ran to Swami and said, why are you so disturbed? Why are you coming running? Swami asked, the Indian police thinks I am a CIA agent, so they are chasing me. Swami said, yes, you are CIA. What? You are constant, integrated awareness. All of us are constant, integrated awareness. Let me only explain this and go to the next. What is constant, integrated awareness? First and foremost, that is what Swami told Phyllis Crystal's mother. Find God within yourself first. It doesn't stop there. Once you find God within yourself, you will see everything as God. So, constant integrated awareness means seeing God in everything and seeing everything in God. Once Swami asked student, you know what is the difference between you and I? You think you are a small speck in the cosmos, in the universe. Whereas I know that the entire cosmos is a small speck in me. It's a small speck in God, God's body. So once you realize that Swami is in everything and He is in me, and that means I am in everybody and everything, because there is no difference between you and I. That's what Swami repeatedly says. You believe a hairdresser, he is waiting for you with a knife and the scissors. You trust your head. You don't trust God. You trust an astrologer. You don't trust God. God says you and I are one. We cannot be separated. I separated myself from myself so that I can enjoy myself. I can love myself. Swami separated himself from himself in order that he may love himself. That means we are the ones who have been separated yet together. We are with him. We are in him. He is in us. There is no separation whatsoever. Next, please. So, now we started from Karpaka Vriksham. Standing under the Karpaka Vriksham, asking for so many things. Ultimately, we have to move on to the next vriksham. Swami, Sairam, next. The next vriksham we have to move. That is Vata vriksham, Dhyana vriksham, the tree of meditation. So we have to stop going there and asking for things, and we will become givers thereafter, not askers, not beggars, because we are the perfect beings. We will be everything. We will be God. Aham Brahmasmi. That is what Bhagavan wants us to say in his June 29, 1959. This date Swami established this Vatavriksham and said this will help all the spiritual sadhakas everywhere, all over the world. When they meditate, it will help. Again, it is not the Kalpavriksham that gives. It is not the Vatavriksham that helps. It is all the vrikshams are our Swami only. He is going to help us with everything to realize that I and Swami are not different. We are one and the same. That is the way. That is the way to be. What Swami told, Kasuri, you are the greatest miracle. We will be the greatest miracles Swami expects us to be, and we will also be the miracle makers. We will be the miracles that Swami wants us to be. We will be the ones receiving what Swami come to give us, not the tinsels that he gave. But really Swami came to give us something very specific, very significant, and we will be recipients of that once we move away from Kalpaka Vriksham and sit under the Vata Vriksham. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.